called the headwaters of the Everglades. The Kissimmee River runs from Orlando to Okeechobee and eventually filters into the Everglades. Now in our weekly segment on Everglades restoration, an exclusive look at the largest restoration project in the world, helping turn back to a time when the river was stocked with fish and birds flocked to its banks.
Ed Bedell, a local fishing guide, is getting his first look at the new face of the Kissimmee River. And so far, he likes what he sees.
The cleanliness process is happening. I mean, obviously, most of this area was covered with muck, and the new flow patterns have moved the muck away.
The white sandy shore is a sign of a healthy river. So are the birds. Until recently, the banks of the Kissimmee were choked with muck. These birds abandoned the river after flood control policies of the 1960s drained the wetlands, destroying their nesting sites. Decaying plants and bacteria consumed oxygen in the water, suffocating the fish. This once winding, vibrant river was transformed into a straight line of muddy water flowing from Orlando to Okeechobee.
We pretty much wiped this out as waterfowl habitat. Wading birds abandoned the river, and now they're coming back. So that's a very encouraging sign.
Governor Jeb Bush got a first-hand look at what 20 years of work to restore the Kissimmee River has created, as he came to congratulate the men and women who made it happen.
The amount of birds, gators, fish, and just how the watershed has restored itself once we started on our efforts is clear that it was the right thing to do.
Biologists and engineers spent 15 years creating a plan to undo the damage to the river. Concerned citizens joined forces with scientists to successfully lobby policymakers to fund it. It took another 5 years to complete the first phase, backfilling 7.5 miles of canal and reconnecting 15 miles of river. When the project is done, 27,000 acres of wetlands will be restored and 43 miles of natural flow will be reestablished in this river.
With that grassroots effort, I think there has been a constant push on government, federal government, state government, water management districts to move ahead and sort of keep your eye on the prize.
The prize will not only be enjoyed by people who live along the Kissimmee, the restored wetlands that border it will help filter out pollutants, benefiting everyone downstream. It means cleaner water flowing into Lake Okeechobee, into the Caloosahatchee River, and ultimately the Everglades. Proof that this project has already made a difference in the wildlife, finally returning to the shores of a river that is slowly regaining the shape of its former self.
And groups now offer tours on the restored part of the river. For more information on Everglades restoration, you can head to our website, nbc-2.com.
And what an enormous project it is, and you're going to be doing reports from the Everglades for the coming months.
Year.
That's right, some 50 of them.
Yeah, it is actually very, very interesting.
We'll take a break and be back with the 5:30 news in just a moment.